It's time!
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Well, there is no denying this man's striking credentials. Prevailing wisdom is he's going to try to keep this fight standing tonight.
He has to. You know, this is what got him to the show. It was being able to use the hands to set up the kicks. We all talk about the high-level boxing background of this young man, but as he's developed great knees.
Yeah.
He's developed great timing, great counter skills, and also the beautiful right high kick. The right high kick is something he hides very well as he follows with a jab, right hand, left hook. High kick comes over the top, and he can put you to sleep.
No doubt about it. He will try to put on a striking clinic once again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with some differences in height, but the same reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 218 pounds. Fighting out of Manchester, England, the Great!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Nice punch lands. Head kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Single collar tie now.
He gets to his spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly. Head kick lands.
Connects with the right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Oh, there's the head kick. It's blocked.
And then he lands a nice elbow.
Now he's got the Muay Thai plug.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Oh, and he caught the kick. Oh, the kickboxing chops on full display with that offering. Nicely done.
Beautiful kick landed by this man. Nice leg kick land.
Able to check the high kick. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
And they separate. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one? Big body kick.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. He is all about that left kick to the body.
Good body shot.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's gonna try to control him, then find a submission.
All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Nice head
Damaging strike there. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You gotta be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
Misses with that punch. Throws the right hand there.
Look at how he drives his knee right into his opponent's midsection.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Big knee there to the chest. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Oh, collar tie. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Take a seat, everybody. Beautiful round. Breathe. Take some deep breaths and slow that heart rate down. All right, I need you to go back out there and do more of the same.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
All right, so here we go with our next round. DC, you are known for having one of the higher fight IQs in the game, and I would put him on that list after what we saw in terms of the body work there in the previous round.
He did a fantastic job of mixing up his targets, not headhunting, going to the body, making that investment into forcing a mistake later that will allow him to chase his finish. Great punch.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Flush right hand is true. Leaves lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Nice kick.
Lunges forward with a left there.
That right hand hurt him a little bit. Liver kick.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. That was a thudding leg kick.
Lee gets caught by that straight hand. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2.
Beautiful punch.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Checks the leg kick. Oh, nice counter jab there.
Right under the elbow, body keep laying.
He missed with that jab attempt there. Oh, eats a knee.
That was nice strike.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, roundhouse. Talk to me about that kick.
He is throwing his entire body into that kick to the point that he turns all the way around before he can face his opponent again.
Oh, beautiful jab there, man. It's like you know what's coming, you can't stop it.
I mean, you have to anticipate that jab coming or he will batter and bruise you with that single strike.
Try to establish that jab.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh,
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
all right, so again, the fighters clinch here. Kind of had an inkling we'd find ourselves back in this situation.
Absolutely. Both of these fighters love fighting chest to chest. The uglier the fight, the better.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Huge knee lands.
And now he's got the tie clinch. Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it. Spinning back fist. Lee's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Big kick.
Goes back to that left kick once again.
Big body.
Wow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Just missed on that spinning attack.
Big leg kick lands.
15 seconds.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick, and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round won't be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting in the entire world in the UFC.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
Ooh, what a punch. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Oh, Superman punch, not always easy to execute. He did so there. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse.
Keep your hands up for me now.
Huge block there. Lands the right hand.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there.
Straight punch lands.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
Oh!
Huge right hand!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Under 2 minutes now to go. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Lands with the ground and pound here. All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
Single ground strike there.
All right, catch your breath, breathe, listen. You can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combination straight down the middle. I need more of that.
So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
That's a big strike right there.
Some fighters don't check a lot of leg kicks. That one was checked.
He's very tricky when he throws that body.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. An uppercut landed.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover. And they separate.
Look at the whip action. That
Big knee! Beautiful knee. Whoa! He's out!
He's done. He's done.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 55 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, the third.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that.